it's time to head over to Met Éireann for the general and CA weather forecast and say hi to Aoife Keeley.
Thanks, Fiachna. So, high pressure is going to stay fairly close to us or even over us for the next few days, so that's going to keep things fairly settled through this weekend, though there may be the odd shower or patch of drizzle in the north. Now, tonight's going to be dry, calm and mostly clear. It will get pretty chilly though, with lows of 2 to 7 degrees, so definitely that bite of autumn there in the air. And there will be a few mist and fog patches about too, but any of that mist and fog will clear tomorrow morning, leaving another generally dry day with a few spells of hazy sunshine. There is that chance of 1 or 2 showers in the north and west though. Feeling fresh tomorrow in a light northerly breeze with highs of 13 to 17 degrees. And Sunday does look like a mostly dry day again, apart from a little drizzle in the north and northwest. So now on to the midnight sea area forecast and the meteorological situation at 9 p.m. An anticyclone of 1,028 hectopascals centred to the northwest of Ireland maintains a moderate to fresh northerly airflow over the country. The anticyclone will become centred over Ireland on Saturday. And the forecast then from Malin Head to Howth Head to Carnsore Point and for the Irish Sea. Winds northerly force 4 or 5, soon decreasing north to northwest force 3 or 4, later occasionally reaching force 5 in the north and northeast. And the forecast from Carnsore Point to Sligo Head to Malin Head. Winds northeasterly or variable, force 3 or less, briefly touching force 4, and soon becoming westerly or variable, force 3 or less. Then the weather for all Irish coastal waters and for the Irish Sea. Fine or fair, but with a chance of isolated showers. Cloudy later with patchy drizzle and mist in the north. And the visibility for all Irish coastal waters and for the Irish Sea. Generally good, but decreasing moderate or poor in that drizzle and mist later. So the outlook then for a further 24 hours. Light to moderate westerly or variable winds, briefly fresh in the north and east on Saturday night. And the weather will be cloudy or fair with patchy drizzle and mist, mainly in the north. So now over to the 11 p.m. coastal reports. And Malin Head, north, 12 knots, fair, 21 miles, 1,026, rising slowly. Boyam 5, northeast, 4 knots. The visibility at Tusker Lighthouse is greater than 10 miles, 1,025, rising slowly. Roaches Point, north, 5 knots, fair, 26 miles, 1,026, rising slowly. Valencia, east, 8 knots, fair, 26 miles, 1,026, rising slowly. Belmullet, east, 2 knots, fair, 18 miles, 1,027, rising slowly. And finally Dublin Airport, north to northwest, 10 knots, fine, 24 miles, 1,026, rising slowly. And that's it from me for now. I'll be back to you at 6 a.m. with your next sea area forecast, but until then, have a lovely night.
Thanks, Aoife.